Welcome and good evening. I'm your host, Alex Isse. Welcome to Health Talk. I am here with a special guest that goes by the name of.
Karima.
This is Karima, also known as my beautiful girlfriend. Like I said, on today's topic, we are talking about diabetes, which is a very, very huge health issue going on in America. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go over some key facts, some information to share, something to digest, and then we'll get into Karima's story. Cool with that?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, guys. So the number of people living with diabetes rose from 2 million in 1990 all the way to 830 million in 2022. More than half of the people living with diabetes do not know they have diabetes. Diabetes in 2021 led to over 2 million deaths. 11% is cardiovascular death caused by high glucose, which is sugar, which is diabetes. Those are just a couple key facts for you guys to digest. So, Pearl, you are here today on Health Talk because you are diabetic, correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You are type 1, correct?
Yes.
Can you explain the different types for those who may or may not know?
So being a type 1 diabetic is more so genetic, and type 2 is, I guess, where you lead yourself to diabetes.
So,
I'm not too sure about type 2, but type 1 is definitely genetic.
so type 1 is genetic. Type 2 is more so your habits. You're not eating right, you eat unhealthy, you're not exercising, listen to your doctor. Correct. Alright, so I want to talk to you about your everyday life, everyday struggles, positivities, and anything that you can help those who may be going through the same things you're going through, or who may not know like what they're basically about to deal with because they're just now finding out they have diabetes and stuff like that. So what are a couple of things your daily life looking like?
Well, what my daily life looks like now wasn't nearly as close as it was 3 years ago when I was first diagnosed. Today, first thing I'll do when I wake up is definitely open my phone and check my sugar app, which I have a monitor that tracks my glucose so I don't have to prick my finger anymore, which is definitely a big help. I'll go ahead and check my sugar, do what I need to do, get ready for the day. If, time allows, then I'll try to eat breakfast or eat something on the way to work, things of that sort. Sometimes if my sugar's too high or low, it'll affect my mood a lot. It'll get me drowsy, I'll get trembles, things of that sort. Get through lunch, get through the day, get home, and get dinner. Really just created a habit, which is continue to check my sugar. And yeah, that's how it looks like for the most part.
Yeah. So you say you have a monitor. What does the monitor do? What is it called?
So it's called Dexcom. I have the G6. It's like almost like a sticker with a transmitter that is attached to your body for 10 days and it gets replaced every now and then after the 10 days is up, of course. It's like a little needle that's consistently in your skin that's flexible, so it'll read the blood sugar. That way I don't have to prick my finger, as said before. It's just a continuous glucose monitor. That's what it's called, CGM for short.
Gotcha. So with diabetes, are there certain things you have to be on the lookout for with your eating habits or your dieting?
Definitely. A lot of people think I can't have sweets or juice or carbs. It's really just more so about balancing your portions of your diet. If I need more protein or say more healthy fats. If I want, let's say, more bread in my meal, which is carbs.
Yeah.
The protein and the healthy fats will help me balance the stability of my sugar. And because I'm insulin dependent, I have 2 types of insulin at the moment. So I'll take short acting if I were to be eating a meal, and long acting at night, typically around the same time.
Okay. So the long acting is basically it just lasts longer.
The long acting lasts between 12 to 24 hours, if I'm not mistaken. I'll take that at 8 p.m. nightly in the evening. And then if any corrections need to be made, I'll use the short-acting insulin, which is between 2 to 4 hours.
Very interesting, very interesting. So you guys hear it, right? Even though you're diabetic, you can still have what you want to eat. It's all about the portions and regulations and how much of something. Because you can eat something that's healthy for you, but you eat too much of it, it can also be a bad thing. So that's what you need to be watching out for, is your portions. Portions, portions, portions. Make sure your meals are balanced. That's how you stay healthy. So, I have one more question for you. If you can give advice to somebody that is just now learning how to deal with diabetes and having to deal with having to be on insulin because your body can't properly produce it, what is an advice you would give somebody?
I would say if you're just finding out you're a diabetic, I would probably just give the advice of being consistent.
So generally speaking, you eat what you want to eat for the most part.
For the most part, yes.
So that and eat candy just regularly, stuff like that. For the most part.
Yeah, if I want to snack on candy, I'll bolus the amount of insulin that would be required for the amount of candy I'm eating. Or if I really want a lot of candy, I'll usually eat a meal first and then have the candy after the fact. That way it won't just be all of the sugar in my system to where it would spike up my sugar. The meal would kind of like keep that stability that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. Alright, so we're about to end off this segment. I'm going to hit you guys with a couple more stuff for you. All this information is available online. You can go to CDC, you can go to the World Health Organization to find any statistics and information like that. Always talk to your doctor about different treatment, like insulin stuff that you want to change. I know you have changed insulin a couple times because you have allergic reactions and different things to that, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So always talk to your doctor. Don't feel ashamed that you have diabetes because there are multiple people dealing with diabetes. It's good to speak about it, talk about it. It is not a burden. It's just something you have to live with and you have to manage. I would say from our experience with dealing with diabetes, some days are better than others. But keeping a positive mindset, a positive attitude about it is very, 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 very important. Having that good support around you is also very important. So find people, find friends, other people who also deal with diabetes or have diabetes, and talk to each other. Just communication, letting each other know that you're not alone in this. It's very, very helpful. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And you don't know. So thank you guys for joining on the segment. Thank you for being here, because I know you're a busy woman. Taking time out of your day to help me with this. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay moving, stay positive. Thank you.